Alright, here we go again. This is part 6 of 1968 Shelby KR500. I haven't filmed it for a while, so I'll go through and show you some of the things that have been done. I mentioned on the last videos about the shock tower support braces for the big block engines. I've completed those. They're all welded and spot welded from the inside of the shock towers on both sides. They wrap around the way they should. Now I made these myself out of just 3/16 plate. Anybody can do it if they have a cutting torch and or a welder and just cutting tools to do it. So anyhow, that's done. The next big thing that has been done is I took out the 429 Thunderjet out of the Thunderbird and going through it right now. Just replacing, just ordering a bunch of stuff right now. But the water pump is gone and it was bad. All the seals seem to be okay, but I've drained it all. Put a new timing chain in it, new water pump, new seals, and I got the transmission out. I have to fix the linkage. The linkage is for a shift column drive, so I have to change that and bring the linkage to the top side. And I've got the carburetor out right now for rebuild and just slowly working on getting all the gunk off of it for the transmission. And you can see there where the linkage is going down. That will need to be replaced. The pan's off of it right now. I'm draining the oil out of it, transmission fluid out of it. So that will be replaced. These are number matching. That number matches the engine. It doesn't match the Mustang, but these are number matching pieces. The rear end now, which I bought used, has came out of a 1967 Mustang GT 390, and that's the center section for it. I believe it's an open rear end, 3-to-1. So I went ahead and I bought a 350 gear posi traction Nigel rear end for it, rear center section that I'll be replacing. Here's the exhaust manifolds. Those have been sandblasted and then treated with and cured with the VT, I don't know what they call that, the VHT paint, high temperature paint. That's one of the front axles off the Thunderbird. And I went ahead and I sleeved it. You can see that they're now sleeved for the smaller linkages for the Mustang. I've done that on both. Just going through and cleaning parts. It's a mess in here right now because I've been working on other jobs. I got 5-inch springs for it. I think I mentioned before about the radiator. I found that radiator on Craigslist for $60, and it came out of a 70 car 351. And let's see what else. Stuck the seat in there just to see what it looked like. Finished up welding the little tab there. Can't know if you can see that or not on both sides. Still going to put some stitch welds, I believe, in the hump there. I did put a few spot welds, but I think the factory had regular stitch welding there, so I'm going to do that. I still got to put that last bracket in for the exhaust manifold hanger brackets. Pretty much completed back here for the Shelby stuff, and those are all in place. Just make sure everything fits correctly. Talk to you about that support brace that I made. That'll keep the gas tank from popping out. And I also did find on Craigslist a brand new gas tank for this car, never been used, with a brand new sending unit and the filler neck gasket. I paid $65 for it all. So you can find a lot of good deals out on Craigslist if you're patient and just keep watching the ads come through. So, but it's pretty much a mess in here. Still working on cleaning up parts. This is my acid bath. I use muriatic acid for the first etching to get all the rust off, and then those are the rear axle spindles. I'm going to put new. I've got new threaded lug bolts that I'm going to put on it. Just trying to put new everything that, you know, is a wear item that you would need when you're finally putting it together. Here's a bunch of parts for the brake assemblies and stuff that still need to be cleaned up. That's the other dust shield. That's a crank dry pulley, and this one, this is the one that has the whatever it is. It's got the rubber inside of it. It's the dampener, and the numbers are just so bad on this. This is like 30 degrees above center. This is at top dead center, and then this is 10 degrees below 10 degrees center, and you can't even see it. So I could make it out. So I took a hacksaw and I just made these marks more pronounced so you can see what's going on. And I'm going to put a little white paint in that one just because 6 degrees, which is supposed to be right below there, so somewhere in there is 6 degrees for it. Other than that, it's original part. Here's some other parts that's going on. This is the other brake spindle assembly with the. This is all 68 parts. That's what I like about it. Everything's 1968. So did the same thing here. You can see I put sleeve in there. And I put a sleeve in there. And you can make those out of sheet metal. If you get different thickness sheet metals, you can actually make those sleeves and press them in there, and they're just as good as buying sleeves from Steve's Mustang at $30 or $40 a set, if not more. So to do all three of these, it would have cost me like over $150 plus shipping to do it. And I just basically, it took me about, I don't know, maybe an hour to fiddle in with it to do it. And the top one, fortunately, for the top A-arm, it actually is correct for this. But so I got new disc brakes on that. I bought new piston sleeves, wherever those are. New pistons for it. These were pretty rusted out. I cleaned them up, but they're pretty rusted out.